more. Come up. Nice. Woo! Oh, shit. Wow, what a way to start off the new block. Week 1, day 1, pin squats, high bar pin squats this time. We're not doing the low bar, we're actually changing to high bar pin squats as the variation for this week. Still maintaining the regular low bar squats on day 4, but really keeping with the trend of developing that quad power and just utilizing it to its maximum ability. So being able to do these pin squats with high bar is really going to help out with that. And the exciting thing is, I get to chuck this bad boy back on. I missed it so much. I've missed squatting with a belt, squatting relatively heavy weight with a belt. I just felt so good today. I was a bit worried because I wasn't sure how it was going to feel. Training so long without the belt, I was expecting it to throw me off, but actually, surprisingly, it came back pretty naturally and it didn't throw me off that much at all. So really, really happy with that. Really surprised myself and just felt so solid. I can't wait to see how it's going to feel for my low bar squat, especially. But it's just been crazy, because when I was doing the weightlifting thing, I wasn't using a belt. I wasn't really using a belt for squats. So, for the better part of around 3-4 months, I hadn't been using a belt for squats. So to chuck it back on tonight, it's just been, wow. Did a top set of 1 to 3 reps at 140 kilos, which was the weight that I ended up finishing the last block with for the 5x3, but again, low bar. So to know that I'm able to be hitting this pretty confidently, and it's only week 1, I mean, it's very promising. Felt very locked in, felt very stable, felt efficient. Followed it with the back down sets, 4 sets of 5, 10 kilo drop to 130 kilos. Very, very nice, very good groove. Started to feel a little bit difficult by set 3 and 4, just the fatigue kicking in by about the 4th and 5th rep, respectively. So just the fatigue, just the pressure building up, Obviously pin squats, they take, the purpose is to take the momentum out of the squat, out of that bottom position. So there's no assistance when you get into the bottom of the squat. There's no assistance with the bounce. That's the whole point of it. It's to strengthen that sticking point. So for me, it's just at that parallel position, straight out of the hole. And that's why I've been doing these. So I feel good knowing that it's in this block as well, because I have noticed how much it's actually carried over to my regular squats. So keen to see how it shapes up in the next 2 weeks. Another bit of exciting news, no more deloads between now and comp. I'm so happy, no more deloads between now and comp. You saw how painful it was in the last video. You saw how bored I was. You could see it in my eyes. I was so bored. I was so bored. It really wasn't that bad. I'm just being dramatic. I'm a bit of a drama queen. I just don't like deloads, but we got no more deloads between now and comp. The intensity is just going to get harder and harder. I can't wait. I hope you guys can't wait, because I can't wait. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. Also hit up 1 to 3 reps on the bench press. Pretty good confidence as well with that. 100 kilos, which was the same weight that I finished the last block with as well. So you can see there's a nice trend going on there. There's a nice trend of week 1 weights being the same as week 3 weights in the last block. So very good progression. Nice.
1 to 3 reps at 100 kilos, locked it in nice, felt solid. Definitely room for improvement there. Followed by back down sets of 3, I believe it was 3 sets of 5, with the first rep being paused and the rest of them being touch and go. Just keeping it nice and efficient, keeping that groove nice and fresh there. That felt good too. A little bit fatigued towards the end as well, but very nice progression nonetheless.
Followed that with a close grip bench. Didn't film that because it was getting a little bit repetitive. It's just a standard close grip bench, 90 kilos, 3 sets of 5 as well. Knowing that the close grip bench and my regular bench are around about the same in terms of load, it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling, and it's doing wonders for my confidence. So especially with press. So we're making some good moves with bench, making some good moves with squats. Let's see if we can make those same moves with deadlifts as we get closer to APU states. We're only 6 weeks out. Let's get it.
I feel like these little naps that I don't usually let them go any longer than half an hour. I feel like it's a perfect amount of time just to really rest up. I enjoy it. Who doesn't like sleeping just that little bit more? I like to sleep. But I also like to go to the gym. And today we have deadlifts, and I'm super excited to kick off deadlifts for this block. But before I do, I think it's important that I probably stimulate my mind just a little bit more with some pre-workout. I usually have Monster energy drink, like the white Monster. That's my go-to. A friend of mine actually went to the Sydney Fit Expo, and while he was there, he was able to pick up one of these bad boys. 3D energy drink by Christian Guzman. I'm keen to try it. My friend got me a couple of cans of these at the Sydney Fit Expo. They were selling these, and I have been waiting so long to try one of these because I've heard about the hype and I've seen the hype on social media about it, and apparently it's really good. It packs 200 milligrams of caffeine per can. I need the caffeine for my deadlifts, so I'm keen to try it. I'm going to try it with you right now, actually. This is really hard to do with one hand. Try not to spill it everywhere. Wow, that's good. That is good. It has a lot of similarity to the white Monster, but that's actually really nice. It tastes a little bit sweeter than the white Monster, and it doesn't taste as, I guess, carbonated or full. Like, I know the white Monster has no sugar. This one has no sugar as well. White Monster has no sugar. This one has no sugar. But this one actually tastes like a bit lighter and a bit sweeter as well. I like that. That's really nice. Well, my friend got me other flavors. Got me the blue, I think the red, and the green. I think they're the other flavors. So I'm really keen to try those. I'll definitely try those out. Woo! That's gonna get me going for deadlifts tonight. We got 2x2 starting the week off right with a decent amount of weight. So we'll see you guys at the gym. Let's get it! Last warm up. 162.
Focus. Redo.
I crushed the can. I already crushed the can. Bloopers, don't worry. Last warm up. 162.5 for the top set. Let's get into it.
Go, Cody.
Call it theory, but I wanna call it life now. Call it melody, but I let the heart sing. They send me out of the band, the lane,
Go, Cody!
Nice.
What a savage! Oh shit. Deadlifts were switched on today. I tell you what a way to start off week 1 of this block. Hitting the same number that I hit in week 3, the last block, like I mentioned. I am excited to see how next week and the week after plays out. I think the plan is to stay nice and conservative for deadlifts up until states so that I don't hit a brick wall too early. I do have a bit of history of hitting a brick wall with deadlifts, especially when it gets to like the last couple heavy sessions before comp. Based on previous history, we're going to try and keep it a little bit more conservative for deadlifts this round. because I'm not peaking for states. I don't think I mentioned it. I'm not peaking for states, so it's not going to be an all-out maximal effort for this competition. It's going to be more like a skills test, just to see where I'm at, see how my body adapted to this this prep, and find out what worked, what didn't work. So you can only do that by just going along with the process and just ironing things out and looking for the small trends. Look for the small trends, what improves, what sort of declines. So really got to pay attention to that. 2 sets of 2 at 172.5 kilos, and then did some back downs. I believe it was 1 set of 3 and then 1 set of 4. So the 1 set of 3, dropped it down to 165 kilos. Moved nice, moved well, new technique is locked in, feeling groovy, and then the 1 set of 4 finished with 157.5 kilos. Based off how it felt, there's lots of room to improve, lots of room to breathe in this block, so I'm really excited to see how things shape up. The accessories are kept to a very, very minimum in this block, so after the deadlifts, went up and did 4 sets of 8 on the lat pull down. Nice and simple, get some blood in the area, and finished off with some medicine ball twists superset with planks, just for a bit of core work. So I didn't film that because that's boring. No one wants to see core stuff. That's the only core stuff you guys need to see are the deadlifts, squats. That's interesting. That's not, you don't want to be seeing medicine ball stuff. That's not interesting. So you lost? Hello? So yeah, just kept it nice and simple. Accessories are at a pretty much bare minimum right now because it leaves more room for the maximal effort in the main lifts, leaves more room for recovery. It's good, man. It's good. It's good. We got a rest day tomorrow. We come in on Thursday. For low bar squats with the belt. We got a taste of it on Monday. We got a taste of it on day 1 with the pin squats with the belt. How amazing that felt. I'm super excited. Slowed. What did I say in the last video? Slow down your words. Calm. I'll see you guys on Thursday for low bar squats. That 3D energy drink was keeping me buzzing even now. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm not gonna sleep.
Nice. Last one. Up. What the hell?
Oh, fell a little bit forward on that last one. A little bit forward, but that's all right. That's all right. My legs are so massive that it's actually a chore getting my sleeves on. These are extra
small. Extra. They made an extra small just for Cody, just for Cody's calves.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. That's the end of the video.
It's better. Go up. Up. Last one, finish strong.
Very nice. Very nice way to finish off squats for week 1. Very good, very consistent, very happy with how it moved. Like the deadlifts, the top set for this week was the same weight as the last squat session in week 3 of the last block. So it's really good to see that I'm able to hit these numbers straight out the gate. The top set was 1 to 3 reps at 142.5 kilos. Got the 3 reps nice and comfortably, nice and confidently, and the back down sets were 10 kilos less, 132.5. 4 sets of 5, that's why I'm panting like a dog, woof, woof. So squats are good. Week 1 feeling great. We're gonna move into bench press now. I think I have different variations like pin press as well, so we'll see how that feels. Had quite a decent amount of food today, so everything should be feeling good with pressing power. If squats are anything to go by, we should be in the books, and we should be able to cash in on some quality reps, quality numbers. Are you alive? I had been meaning to mention to you guys, you would have seen a lot of you probably would have seen, hopefully you've noticed, slight improvement in the way that these videos are panning out in terms of production quality. For example, the camera angles are a bit more dynamic. They're not just set on a tripod, they're actually moving with the body, moving with everything that I'm doing. That doesn't come alone, that doesn't come by myself. I actually get a lot of help with that from one of the people here at the gym. Her name's Julia. That's her there.
Hello, Cody's YouTube channel. It is I.
This is the magic behind all those dynamic scenes that I've been putting on the videos recently, and the sick angles. She's been helping out a lot with that, and I greatly appreciate it. It's just, yeah, small details like that I feel like really shape the bigger picture, and it's the direction in which I want the videos to stay and keep going in that direction. We're gonna move into bench now. See you guys there. Let's get it.
Start. Press. Start. Press. Start. Press. Rest.
Fall from imperial perfection, either minimal, grab my clock and commit my own walking coach. Parents, LSD, got my status. Ball ass, you got me higher than the cold. I don't crash, no boots,
Nice.
Today, came in and did paused deadlifts. Paused deadlifts felt on fire today. Had one of my buddies, Tien, come in and help me just a little bit more with that, the technique that I've been playing around with as of late. Just some minor tweaks here and there. Minor tweaks. I'm not going to go too much into detail because I don't want to bore you with all the details, but just little things that make it click just that little bit more. Keys to a better performance, keys to a better deadlift, keys to more efficiency. Big shout outs to him for helping me with that. Felt on fire today. So top set was 1 set of 3 at 162.5 kilos for a pause. So pausing just as I break off the floor, reinforcing that position. Felt super explosive. And then the preceding sets was 1 set of 4 and then 2 sets of 5. I did mess up in the second last back down set. I only did 4 reps instead of 5. So on the last set, I just knocked it out of 6, did 6 reps, and just to make up for it. So it happens. It's not too detrimental if it's like a lightweight and it's a lot of reps. If it was like a top set and I miscounted my reps, maybe that's a bit worse. But you just got to work with what you got, and you just got to improve and just not mess up. Don't do what I do. Don't mess up. Make sure you know how many reps you're doing and do that amount of reps. So good way to end the week. Week 1 has been absolutely on fire. I'm so keen, so excited to see how week 2 and week 3 are going to shape up. Week 2 and week 3 are going to shape up, and week 3 and week 3. Week 2 and week 3 are going to shape up. It's going to be really exciting. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did feel that the video deserves it, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're new around here, click the bell notification so you get uploaded of when I make a new video. I can't speak properly. So you get notified of when I upload a new video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I'll see you guys in the next one for week 2. Stay savage. Is that the secret to building your total?
Yes. And drink So Good milk. This is not a paid sponsorship.
What's the secret to the butt?
The secret to a big butt is hip thrusts.
And lighting.
How much is your program?
Lighting.
And lighting. Lighting and hip thrusts.